What's going on, people? It's your boy Leon Maz from Neon Talks TV, back at it again. So, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind, the feeling of wanting to keep your life private. You know that there comes a point in life when you just want to be private and don't want anyone knowing your business anymore. And that's totally okay. So this video is inspired by Kareem Biggs Burke. Some of you may know him, some of you may not, but he is the one that started Rockefeller with Dame Dash and Jay-Z. Now, if you go on his Instagram page is full of daily quotes. And he's been known to doing these quotes on his Instagram page. And they're quite good. And one of my things is that I probably will be doing a lot more videos inspired by Biggs quotes, and just to break them down and to elaborate and give it more context. So that being said, let's get into it. You see, you get to a point in life where you don't want nobody knowing anything about you. Now, that's kind of hit me because it made me realize how important it is to guard our personal lives, especially as we get older in life. And you come to the realization that it's just better to move in silence. So let's dive into this topic together and see why wanting privacy can be a healthy choice. Chapter 1, the need for privacy. First things first, let's talk about why we might feel the need for privacy. Life can get overwhelming, right? With social media and everyone sharing everything about their lives. It can feel like you're expected to do the same. But the truth is, not everyone needs to know everything about us. You see, there comes a time in life when you just want to keep things to yourself. There's a bunch of reasons for this. First off, as we get older, we really start to value our privacy. Maybe you've shared dreams or struggles with friends before and it didn't go so well. Like when people judge your choices, but they never knew the options you had. That can make you want to hold back on sharing in the future. Then there's the emotional side. Sharing personal stuff can make you feel vulnerable, and sometimes you just don't want to deal with the pity or advice from others. For example, if you've gone through a tough breakup, you might not want to talk about it because you don't want people feeling sorry for you. Or let's say you're not where you want to be in life or where you expect it to be. For example, maybe you feel you're behind career-wise, or you feel you should be married with kids, or you should be better off financially, especially when you've got it in your face on a daily basis when people are sharing their life highlights on Instagram and you feel that you have to match that. So at the end of the day, it could be for whatever reason. You might feel like you're still trying to figure things out. And the last thing you want to do is be around people who keep asking you what's going on in your life or probing for answers. You know, sometimes it feels like people try to find out what's going on in your life to either judge you or compare if you're doing better than them. You see, let's not forget also about social media. It can be super overwhelming when everyone expects you to share everything online. Some people decide to pull back because they're tired of feeling like they have to share off their lives. Also, as we grow, we often need time to reflect on our thoughts and feelings without outside noise. You're going through a big change like starting a new job or moving. You might want to keep that to yourself while you figure it out. Finally, many of us start to realize that we rather have a few deep, meaningful relationships instead of a bunch of superficial ones. So instead of sharing everything with everyone, we focus on building strong connections with a select few people who really get us. There's a phrase I once came across, and it goes, "Climb the mountain so you can see the world, not so the world can see you." Really speaks to the idea of not only personal growth but also moving in silence. You see, climbing the mountain represents the challenges we face in life, and when we work hard to overcome them, we gain new perspective and insights. It's not about seeking attention or validation from others. Instead, it's about gaining a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The journey is for our own growth and clarity, but also keeping a mystique about us while also being private and not showing off to others. Chapter 2, the pressures of sharing. Let's face it, there's a lot of pressure to share everything these days, especially with social media. People post their vacations, their relationships, and even their meals. And while it can be fun to share happy moments, it can also feel like you're supposed to share all the time. But here's the thing, sharing isn't mandatory. It's okay to keep things to yourself. Imagine if you had a delicious secret recipe for chocolate chip cookies. Would you share it with everyone, or would you keep it close to your heart? Sometimes it's nice to have a little mystery. You see, there's another quote also I came across, and it goes, in a world full of access, when you limit your access, it would seem offensive to some. Really speaks to the struggle of setting personal boundaries in our connected world. With social media and constant communication, people expect us to be open and available all the time. So when someone decides to take a step back or limit their access, it can come off as being distant or unapproachable, which might hurt feelings, but who cares? Chapter 3, finding balance. So how do we find balance between being open and keeping some things private? It starts with knowing yourself. Ask yourself what you're comfortable sharing and what you rather keep to yourself. It's about setting boundaries for your own well-being. For me, personally, I've learned to share what feels right. I'll talk about my successes and even my struggles, but I draw the line at certain personal details. It's like having a treasure chest. You can show people the chest, but you don't have to show them every single treasure inside. Chapter 4, the freedom of privacy. Finally, let's talk about the freedom that comes with privacy. When you protect your personal life, you create a space to grow and reflect. You're not constantly worried about what others think or how they might judge you. Think of it like this. Have you ever gone on a digital detox? You unplug from social media and just enjoy being in the moment. If you haven't, trust me, I would recommend it. It feels liberating. That's what privacy can do for you. It gives you the freedom to be yourself without the noise of outside world. In conclusion, wanting to keep parts of your life private is perfectly normal. It's about protecting your peace and creating a space where you can grow. Remember, you don't have to share everything with the world. You see, the more people know about you, the more they think they can control you. In short, wanting to keep things private is totally normal. It's about protecting yourself, taking time for self-reflection, and valuing the relationship that truly matters. So embrace your privacy, set those boundaries, and don't feel guilty about wanting to keep certain things to yourself. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this resonated with you. What are your thoughts on privacy? Do you feel precious to share? Drop your comments below and let's chat. See you next time.